prominent New York crime family sent a stern message to this Wu-Tang rapper. Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links album was released on August 1st, 1995, and is arguably amongst the top of the best hip-hop albums ever. Also called the Purple Tape because of the color of the cassette that it was sold in, the record is the third Wu-Tang solo album to be released after the group's debut. Well, solo-ish. Ghostface took part in the creation of this album, and that's why he's pictured on the cover. The album was put together to play out like a Brian De Palma or Martin Scorsese film. RZA used excerpts and samples from kung fu flicks and movies like Scarface, so it plays out like a gangster flick. But before the album got its legendary title of Only Built for Cuban Links, Raekwon wanted to title it Wu Gambinos. He proposed the title to Loud Records CEO Steve Rifkind, but Steve's dad and uncle were allegedly friendly with members of the infamous Gambino family. So Steve receives a phone call from his dad, and his dad tells him that the Gambinos caught wind of this proposed title, and they said that he could not use that name.
He was like, it's not gonna happen. I was like, you serious? He was like, yeah, they not having that. And if they are having that, then you know what they having. Once he said that, we ain't having it.
And they ended up both agreeing to go in another direction. The fact that this album kind of feels like a gangster flick and real gangsters kind of got involved in the title of it is kind of dope if you ask me. And it kind of lends even more to the legendary status of the album. But what are some of your favorite records off of Only Built for Cuban Links? Let me know in the comments. I'm Jose Torres, and remember to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at FromTheRecord_ and on YouTube at FromTheRecord.